As the first woman ever to win an Oscar for producing, Julia Phillips was a Hollywood pioneer. But after producing The Sting, Close Encounters, and Taxi Driver, Julia developed a serious drug problem that got her blacklisted. Now she has avenged herself by producing one of the biggest Hollywood exposés of modern times, the book You'll Never Eat Lunch in This Town Again. But we were starved for dish, so just for us, she agreed to have lunch one more time. What do you say to your critics who say that the book is mean-spirited and that it's a lot of sour grapes?
I think it's really funny and epigrammatic and spoken from deep in my heart and my gut. And I think it's extraordinary that somebody finally had the balls to sit down and do that. Now, some of the balls came from financial imperative, and some of it came because I was exactly that way all the time.
Tell me about your new novel.
I think it's a very funny idea. It's about a dog who was created into a movie star, and he can think and talk and develops a tiny drug problem. I also touch upon a lot of stuff that I couldn't touch upon in the first book, which is, you know, the gay thing here, the black magic thing.
What is this black magic thing? This is something that no one's heard about.
There's plenty of black magic. I'm beginning to think it works, given who I know who are practitioners.
There's a lot of restaurants like the one we're at right now, Le Dome, Morton's, Chasen's, etc., where producers and directors and money people get together and talk and do business. What do they say? What is a conversation like?
I have no idea, but it's usually about whose career they're going to put in the toilet tomorrow. When we did dinner parties, I mean, you better have some bon mot. I mean, there were people who were fast and funny and smart, and a dinner party was about, you know, beating the shit out of each other. Who's funnier? I'm funnier, you're funny. I mean, at least there was some charm and spirit in all of that. I mean, these guys are just so uncharming, and hardly any of them is really fabulous to look at. I mean, it's like a real chore having dinner with these people.
Can you go back to making films?
Not with this crowd. Who would want to? First of all, this is a really miserable environment right now. It's gotten very mean. It's very ruthless. I mean, that underpinning of the 80s has stayed, and now it's also desperate. Who would want to jump in it? And why would I want to go from a really good job, which is being a writer and struggling only with yourself, and maybe a couple of assholes a year, to like dealing with 125 return phone calls, half of them to people I wouldn't have in my house for a meal.
Tell me a little bit about LA today.
LA is emblematic of the rest of the culture. We import all our shit to everyone else. And I think, you know, it's the whole thing with the gangs that we think we're safe from because down there, baloney, everybody's got a car. It's all going to start crisscrossing. And it's my feeling that if we did have the big one, you know, this natural disaster called the inevitable earthquake, I think the people who would own this, I think it would be a total breakdown in society. I mean, I think the people who own the guns would take over. I have a friend, Mary Lambert, who's a director. She directed Pet Sematary. She's about this tall, but a Southern girl. And she said a long time ago, because every time there's an earthquake, I get nuts and like do my little earthquake preparedness and make my little car kit and all of that. And she said, honey, here's my earthquake preparedness. I went and bought a 12-gauge shotgun. And I knew in a moment that she was right and I was wrong.